just set up camp in maybe one of the most picturesque places I've ever pitched a tent. So the mountains behind me that you can see are where I'm going to be looking for the Alpines tomorrow. I've never been to this area before, and the abundance of wildlife is just phenomenal. It's like nothing I've ever seen before. There's just kangaroos everywhere. I don't know if you can see them, but there's a little mob of roos just hanging out right there. A lot of joeys in the pouch, but they're just everywhere. I mean, there's 2 here, 3 in the distance there, 2 under that tree, all on the ridgeline. You can see them. It's unreal. It's a lot colder than I was expecting, so I'm gonna get rugged up, jump into bed, and have an early night because I have an early start tomorrow. So fingers and toes are crossed. So it's a bit after midnight and I just woke up to the mall howling, so I think I'm in the right place. So it's 5 o'clock on the Saturday morning. It's currently sitting about 1 degree, so very fresh. So a few hours passed. I've walked about 4.5 k's, so not too far, over the ridgeline to the west. So far, no signs of them. No poo, no bones, nothing like that. But there are these paths that go through the landscape. So I'm wondering if that's what they use for like transit between all of this long grass that we're in. So I'm undecided as to whether or not I'll stay put here or I will head back. But I mean, I have complete panoramic views here, so maybe it's a good idea to stay. Yeah, I really don't know. You can see how much distance you need to sort of cover in this scenario. And it goes even further down here. You can also see the damage that the bushfires have done. Like, all of this, it's just bare and barren. It's starting to come back a bit, but yeah, it's just wiped it out. I also tried to cross a river and couldn't find a dry way of doing it, so my boots and my pants are absolutely soaked, so that's always fun. Alright, I've got to get around this river and I've walked for about 2 k's to see if there's any thinner sections or shallower sections, and there's not, so we're going through it. I've got all my gear in my pack, set the camera, I'm going to try cross. Oh no, that's not shallow at all. Well, that went up to my waist. That was fresh. I think some of my gear would have gotten wet then. That was waist deep water. Just heard a howl coming from up here, so I was going to follow this path, but here's what's at the front of the path. ACT government dropping 1080 poison, fox and wild dogs. So a big storm's supposed to roll through tonight, but I found this nice place on a bit of height above everything, so I can see almost 180 degrees in front of me. So if I see any movement of dingoes running across the ridgeline, I'll be able to get some shots. So far nothing, and I've got about 2.5 hours left of sunlight. So yeah, again, just have to be patient. I'll probably sit here and read for a bit and keep scanning the horizon until I find something. It's hard to not be disappointed when you don't find the thing that you're looking for, but at the same time, every time that you don't see something, you learn and you get closer to seeing that something, is the way I try and optimistically look at it. Sometimes that's easier said than done. But today was still a good day. I didn't get too many shots, but fingers crossed we see something tonight, this afternoon hopefully.